This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Hi everyone, Thao here. So for the past couple of weeks, I swapped out my beloved Galaxy Watch 4 for this, the Huawei Watch GT3 Pro. When they reached out asking for my honest review, I had to say yes because of how good this thing looks. Just look at how beautiful this watch is. But yeah, here's what I really think of it. First off, this comes in two versions, a 46mm titanium model, and the one I have here, a 43mm ceramic version with a 1.3-inch OLED display covered with sapphire glass. Everything from the watch body to the strap is made out of ceramic, but I believe you can offer a leather strap if that's more your style. Personally, I've been loving the ceramic. It just looks and feels really, really nice. A little bit on the heavy side, but I feel like it adds to the premium feel. Ceramic is also hypoallergenic, so for someone who has sensitive skin like me, that's a huge bonus. As you can see, there's a gold accent that runs all the way around. Initially, I didn't know how I felt about it, but if it wasn't there, I think the watch would look too plain, almost like a kid's toy. But yeah, design-wise, it definitely stands out. Like, this is a very, very pretty looking watch. Pair it with the right watch face and it won't feel out of place even for the fanciest occasions. Alright, so software-wise, this watch is running Huawei's Harmony OS. You swipe down for the quick settings, swipe right for your widgets, swipe up for notifications, and swipe left for the weather and media controls. Swiping from the left also functions as a back gesture when navigating through menus. There's a rotating crown that you can use to scroll if you don't feel like using the touchscreen. Pressing it from the home screen will launch the app page. Pressing it anywhere else will take you back to your watch face. There's also a button below it that can be mapped to any app of your choice, like the stopwatch, for example. One of the biggest surprises for me has been the battery life. I didn't change any of the settings out of the box, and I was able to get a full 7 days on a single charge. That's about 12 to 15% every single day. That's really impressive for a smartwatch, especially when you compare it to a Galaxy Watch or Apple Watch, both of which get you around a day, maybe 2 if you're lucky. To be fair though, the watch isn't as feature-packed and a lot of the health monitoring is turned off by default. So if you do decide to turn everything on, it probably will cut down the battery to like 5 days or so. Okay, so there's 3 main things I need my smartwatch to do: answer calls, check plus respond to messages, and make payments. Unfortunately, this watch can't do payments, at least not here in Canada. That was a huge letdown for me because that's pretty much how I pay for everything nowadays. Bit of a bummer there. In terms of taking calls, it's been a really good experience. The thing I noticed right away after answering a few calls is that the speaker on here is louder than the one on my Galaxy Watch. That makes it a lot easier to hear people on the other end, even if there's a lot of background noise. At max volume, the Huawei watch does sound kind of harsh. The Galaxy Watch sounds more balanced, especially if you're listening to music. But for taking calls, yeah, I'll take the extra volume any day. When you get a notification, it works just like any other smartwatch. It'll buzz your wrist and pop up on the screen. Swiping from the bottom launches your notification history that's organized from newest to old. You can tap on individual notifications to view it fully. From in here, swiping left will clear it. You can also scroll all the way to the bottom of the notification list and hit the trash button to clear everything. It's honestly not the most intuitive system. I think it needs a little refinement. For example, when you clear a notification, it just sort of jumps back to the previous screen with no animation or anything, which feels a little jarring. Responding to text messages is another area where this watch sort of stumbles. When you respond to messages, it's limited to only quick responses. You can't dictate, type, or handwrite your own responses. Another thing that really threw me off with the quick responses is that there's no confirmation at all. Like on the Galaxy Watch, you get the sent animation to let you know it's been sent. On here, nothing. It just goes back to the previous screen. Because of this, I kept accidentally sending people the same messages over and over, thinking that it didn't go through when it did. Signal Messenger is the other messaging app that I use, and with those messages, you don't have the option to respond at all. So it looks like notifications from third-party messaging apps will be limited to read-only. When it comes to fitness tracking, this watch will definitely get the job done. But my question is, how many of you are going for a run or lifting weights at the gym with this on your wrist? It is rated IP68 and can handle free diving underwater for up to 30 meters. You can choose from a handful of workouts and the watch will track your progress. But one quirk I found is that you can't do anything else on the watch once you do. It's locked to the workout screen until you end the workout, which was a little annoying. In the Huawei Health app is where you can track and turn on the different health and monitoring options. The watch can measure your sleep quality, heart rate, stress, SpO2 levels, and skin temperature, which is one I haven't seen before. I believe the watch is also capable of measuring ECG, but it's not available here in Canada yet. This, of course, also tracks your steps, calories burned, minutes that you're active, and hourly stand goals. The watch has these rings that fill up as you progress throughout the day. If you try to hit these goals every day, then you should be on the right track to a healthier lifestyle. Honestly, I probably wouldn't recommend this if you're looking for a fitness-based watch. This makes way more sense for a night out or dinner parties. Okay, so you have the option to choose between a bunch of pre-installed watch faces, plus you can download more through the app. While you check out the default options, I gotta give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN that encrypts all your data before it goes over the internet. So people you don't want having access to your personal information won't have access to it, especially relevant on sketchy public Wi-Fi. My favorite feature is that you can use Surfshark to access content that might be blocked in your country. As a Canadian, I love that I can watch shows from the US, Japan, or just anywhere I want. And there's no limit to the number of devices you can connect at once either. So keep your entire family secure too. Click the link below and use my promo code Thao. You'll get 83% off and 3 months completely free. Alright, so the Huawei Watch GT3 Pro in ceramic stands out thanks to its premium materials, fashion-forward design, and amazing battery life. Here in Canada, it's priced at $799. That's a lot of money for a smartwatch. This is clearly for someone who's into fashion, into tech, and doesn't mind paying for a gorgeous statement piece. Look, the watch is beautiful, but for me, the software needs a lot of polish. There's no voice assistant, and from what I can tell, there's no easy way to install third-party apps. If I'm paying this much, I want the complete package in terms of both hardware and software. Not having the ability to make payments depending on where you live is also going to be a deal breaker for some. I know I missed it. It's competing with the seamless integration of Apple plus Galaxy watches, and outside of the week-long battery life, I don't know if it offers quite enough to sway those owners. As usual, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, I'm out here.